money. Can you guys take a wild guess who didn't get their money? Colorado didn't get their money, my boy. But all the homies from LA getting paid. And I'm just speaking facts. Say what you will. Fool, where did this fool come from, my boy? Did he time travel or some shit? Oh, he from Colorado. Salute to all the real G's from Colorado. Let's go. We got time travelers right here. Tweaked out time travelers.
Last night, OTR Records CEO responded back to the Pueblo Goons that we covered a few days ago about the Lefty Gunplay situation, about Lefty Gunplay taking his money. And remember, they made the video. These were some goons, right? This was the title of all the internet searches, right? Colorado Goons, Pueblo Goons address Lefty Gunplay. And in this video right here, we all seen it. We all seen how, you know what I mean, how they aggressively called out Lefty Gunplay, right? They aggressively told him that he was banned from the 719 and that this was behind him taking the money. And there's a lot of twists to this, right? The first video I did was incorrect because I got the information. It was incorrect, right? Just like everybody else in the internet, that he had talked to a fake Lefty Gunplay, but that wasn't it. That was false, right? The next part came that it was $4,700, right? And you can peep that video right here. We all know the situation. It looked like Lefty had took the man's money, gave him promo, he already got merch, he got t-shirts, posters, and it looked like Lefty Gunplay really had been in contact with him and brought, you know what I mean, was meaning to do it. Well, the plot thickens even more today. The plot thickens even more. So we got two reactions, and I'm gonna save y'all the trouble of watching both of them. We're gonna try to keep this video as short as possible, but one is by Chops from Pueblo, who did that video right there, and he explains it all. And then another one is the CEO of, his name is Seouless from OTR Records, and he's the one that has Lefty Gunplay on his label right here. And he's the one that we're going to pay attention to, though. We're going to pay attention to California, right? There's making this a California versus Colorado type thing. And I'm from Denver myself, and let me tell all y'all that be on my channel watching, whoever seen this, Cali, Denver is like LA is to California, though. That's Denver. Denver is Colorado's LA. And Denver got a lot of love for Cali. Cali usually got a lot of love for us. We move a little bit different than cats in these smaller towns like Pueblo, Colorado Springs, Greeley, all these other towns you probably don't never hear nothing about. It's still the box state, but everybody move a little bit differently. Denver's where I'm from, got nothing but love for Cali. And I feel like, coming from Denver, I feel like this is a bad look for the whole motherfucking state. After we go through here and look at all the facts right here, we're going to see why this makes Colorado really look bad. This is an L that we got to take if we claim Pueblo or associate with them. Because right here, these cats right here, unfortunately, watching Chops' motherfucking response, bro, is all over the place. Like, he got a notebook. He looking down at the notebook to try to make sure he on top of what he's saying and so forth. And, you know, I smoke weed. I drink on the weekends maybe and shit. But, like if you're doing business, there's certain substances you shouldn't be fucking with, period, motherfucking point blank. And I feel like bro's story, Chops, I feel like his shit is all over the place. His percentages are incorrect. It's a hard story to follow when he narrates it. Even
Over here calls the booking agency. We talk on the phone. The Roxy gets on the third party. We're talking. This fool's telling me that Lefty and his management team and none of them trust me anymore. They don't want me to touch no more money that's coming in. I was like, whatever, homie, don't make any sense. So I literally told that booking agency, I was like, so give me back my show, homie. I never once canceled on you. Like, I don't get where it's coming from. He goes, no, you can have the show back, but you got to send another 75% of the artist's money.
Video that them Colorado dudes did today, and they're, claiming that they spoke to you on the phone, big dog.
Nah, that's false, man. All right. So long story short, we have a booking agent for Lefty Gunplay. My boy Doughboy. he's part of the Adler Group, and they book Lefty for shows and walkthroughs, club appearances, festivals, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I guess this individual hit him to book Lefty for a show, and he didn't have the full deposit amount at that time. So Doe called me and said, "Hey, if they have 2,700 for you guys, can we at least lock in that date for now?" And I told him as long as they pay half by a certain time, that date will be locked in. When that date came, I think the homie was having cold feet a little bit because maybe the ticket sales weren't as high as his anticipation, or I don't know. Who knows? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
It's our first time doing business with him. He reached out to Doughboy and demanded his 2,700 back. And on our contract, most promoters understand that deposits are non
Refundable.
refundable,
Yeah.
and he canceled the show by not paying the deposit to lock us in for that date.
Can you tell us why the deposit is non-refundable?
That is on the booking agent and the promoter's lawyers to figure out.
That's, I
They
mean,
just
it's not refundable in almost all kinds of businesses, bro. Not just the music business. You drop a deposit and you back out, you're not getting that money back.
Yeah, and it was to secure that date for Left.
Yeah.
And no matter what like he did on the internet or what that, we just left everything alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But over time, there's this false narrative that's getting pushed around. So the truth is, he did book Lefty for a show. He couldn't fulfill his obligations as a promoter to pay the rest of the deposit to lock in that show. And
Hey, we could shoot a little bit with the land.
yeah, let me get off the podcast real quick.
Yeah, okay.
My bad. We're at a Busta Rhymes T Money music video shoot.
Oh, fire.
So let's get down to the nitty gritty and check out these receipts that Seouless said that he got from the middleman, right? This is the promoter and Chops of Boss Life, right? Going back and forth about the Lefty Gunplay situation. So you can see the first messages from Chops. Here, the loot, homie. Give me back my show, Carnal. I'm Jolt trying to lose money, bro. I work my ass off. Feel me. Bro got the money on his pants right there, too. He got the money. Look like he been working, too. He look like he been at work. He ready to get to the bank and drop that bread off right there. So it looks like the same day, dude texts back and say, you can Zelle me or cash at me. Thursday went into Monday, and now he says he's taking legal action, right? Chop say he taking legal action. Good day, I just wanted to inform you the venue I did decide to take legal service. I feel like if I put out more money, a lot more issues can go wrong and lose out on more than I feel I already am. No hard feelings anymore. It's just the best thing I need to do with this now, given the advice I've been given. Cool. Man, shit is hard to read, bro. They need to put a period up in them sentences somewhere, space somewhere up in that shit. But looks like the message right there was on a Monday. Then the next day he shot out the, looks like something from the Roxy right here. Wow, this is really messed up and crazy. I never canceled with use for the date I had. A lot of people going in use are just going to keep my money. That's not right, respectfully. That shit crazy, man, conducting business like this. But here go the next piece. So it looks like a little bit chopped off right there, but it says the 2,700, if you would have said no, feel me, I was just really trying to make this happen because I know I can rely on my people. But okay, cool, please, my bro, even just half back, homie. And yes, bro, big ass headache for real though. And then the promoter responded back and said, you're not getting any money back from us. We didn't cancel our flake on the show. Damn, he said he just went half back, homie, please. This motherfucker go come back. But I mean, he conducting business though, right? This is the deposit that he put down is non-refundable. We know how that shit is. If you put down a deposit, that means you serious. Any other industry, hair, anything, you know, if you put down 50%, that's your deposit, you don't get it back. If you flake, that's your fault. So bro didn't understand business. He thought he's gonna get it back for whatever reason. He said, shaking my head, bro, neither did I. Promoter responded back and said, a whole lot of people agree that you did. Like I said, I'll share this with the team and I'll let you know what they say. So he said the team think that you flaked on him. Okay, he said, all right. So the next day, the video must have dropped, right? He must have took that shit to the internet after tripping with this dude in the text message with this stuff right here, right? Asking for the money back. He ain't get it back. So he got the flash and he angry. He mad now, right? And the promoter texts him back and says, bro, you're bipolar. You grown-ass man net banging and sending threats on Instagram. Imagine if I exposed the messages and emails of you begging to have your show back. The show that you canceled. And for your information, Lefty didn't block you. His IG got taken down. Understand and believe me, bro, money is not an issue. Like I said, this just sucks. And as far as openers wise, bro, I've done every show like this and never had a problem. I got a good fan base in Colorado, especially in my city and close, bro. I could bring people myself, and so can Silent. Then you know it, how it goes, how artists are saying if it wasn't for me, there wouldn't be people there. I don't like to deal with that neither. Feel me, bro? It's a whole lot of shit going back and forth in the text, but the promoter texts back and say, well, if you want to talk money and legalities, technically we can sue you for breach of contract. You signed a contract saying you sent 50% deposit and you only sent $2,700. So they gave him that deal right there. That's what he said in the video, right? So on paper, you still owe my company and artist $2,300. My company has been around over 25 years. We book every legacy artist out the West Coast, plus some on the East. So the money you were scared to lose on by sending is nothing compared to what we deal with on a daily basis. We've now reached a point where the venue doesn't want to work with you and the artist and his team don't want to work with you since you've threatened us with legal action. Most I can do is show these messages to everyone involved and let them do what they want. This shit is a headache. I'll let you know what they say. 4 other grown adults trying to work with you. This is the music industry. This is how touring works. You expected making a few posts would work and just have Lefty's name pull all the weight. You had your competition, quote unquote, trying to help and work with you. Then everything settled. We came to an agreement and you sent me a picture of money. Then when Ghost then came back a few days later claiming legal action. What the fuck? Now a few more days go by and you're victimizing yourself again. So it's all just confusing at this point. To top it off, you took the others. You took the others openers' money instead of putting that towards ticket sales or have them sell physical tickets to ensure a crowd is present. Damn, that's a cold shot. Chops responded back saying, yes, I know I sent the picture, but what if I would have sent that and this still would have all went down like this? I would have been out more money. I hope you understand and believe me, bro. Money is not an issue. Like I said, this just sucks. And as far as openers wise, bro, I've done every show like this. I've never had a problem. I feel like we already read this, right? I told people to bring myself solid. You know how it goes for artists saying if it wasn't for me, there wouldn't be people there. I don't like to deal with that. Never feel me. Yeah, this shit, he makes this shit complicated. Then we got the last message right here. It looks like it's like the Roxy stuff, like the post off Facebook and shit. Him messaging the promoter of that saying, so now what, bro? Shaking my head. And the promoter texts back and said, thought you were taking legal action, bro. See, that's what got me crazy. Damn, bro went to threaten him about some legal action, right? He was going to get the judge involved. But decided to go to the internet after that with that video that we all seen calling out Lefty Gunplay, calling him a bitch, talking about the record label, all behind you not being able to actually follow through as you should right here. That's crazy.
So another 75% of the 10,000. And I was like, damn. I went to the bank, homie. I literally pulled it out. I sat it on my lap. I took a picture of it and I shot it to the booking agency. I was like, look, homie, here's the money. I was like, I want my fucking show back. Like, this is bullshit. You guys can't be doing this to me. And then in my mind, homie, I'm like, fuck. Should I send this money? I'm like, fuck, because now I'm already out fucking $4,700. I send this other, it was $4,800.
Right.
And some more bullshit goes on.
So I still don't get, after watching that entire video, like why, like he made that video to Lefty Gunplay though. Like why it was never even an issue between you and him or none of them right there. It was between you and the booking agent and the venue. And so you mad at either the booking agent or the venue, but ultimately you dropped the ball by not being able to move forward with the proceedings with the contract like it originally was stated that you was going to do when the date came over, right? When the date came, you were supposed to pay the other half of the deposit, which they gave you a deal on. They gave you a deal to put half of the half on there, and you couldn't even complete that. I tried to give Chops the benefit of the doubt, but, you know, after listening to his video and then listening to OTR, like, you know, Chops is all over the place. His percentages is wrong, his version of it. I mean, he said he talked to Seouless. Seouless denied that shit. And it's like, you know, it makes more sense to think that, you know, Chops just couldn't be able to pay the deposit, the rest of it when the time came. Like you said, ticket sales or whatever it may have been, may not have been able to come through, or maybe he got cold feet, whichever one he was. But either way, Chops defaulted on the contract that he had originally agreed with. So the liability is on him though. So even the contract that he has works against him. So, I mean, I think that's an L. Colorado-wise, I think Colorado got to hold that L. That's bad business on Colorado part right there. And then still don't get, let me know in the comments, like, why did he go to the internet with that video? Like, what was that video supposed to do? Was that supposed to, I mean, he got the clout he was looking for though, right? Like, now everybody know about you, know that you a rapper, whole nine, but yet they looking down at you now though. That's the cold kicker. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. You know how this one goes. Hit that like button if you ain't did that before you get up out of here, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.